I'm John-Paul Fraser from Financial Emigration South Africa, and today we're going to be talking about the financial emigration process. This process is an important consideration for those who are planning to leave South Africa, those who have just left South Africa, and also those who have left for an extended period of time and already been abroad for an extended period of time. In terms of South African tax residency, we call it, for purposes of being liable for tax in South Africa, you are either registered as that of a tax resident or that of a non-tax resident. This is an important consideration in formalizing your immigration from South Africa with SARS. It really comes down to, irrespective of what your subjective intention is or what your opinion may be about your tax status with SARS, it needs to be reflected accurately on your SARS e-filing profile. We do encounter a lot of clients who are adamant that they are non-tax resident in South Africa, but upon an inspection of their e-filing profile with SARS, their status has not aligned with that and still shows them as tax resident. Why this is important is because only upon the issuance of what we call the confirmation of non-residency letter or notice of non-tax status letter, this is the formal document that is issued by SARS confirming that you are in fact a non-tax resident in South Africa and that your status on your e-filing profile with SARS accurately reflects that. Why is this important? This may be important for numerous reasons. For those who have been abroad for an extended period of time already, where you are looking to encash your pension fund, where you are looking to get an inheritance out of South Africa, and in certain instances of even transferring funds abroad from South Africa, you will need to confirm your non-residency status for tax purposes with SARS by way of this confirmation of non-residency status letter. In terms of how we go about it here at Financial Emigration South Africa, we perform what's called a tax diagnostic. This enables us to get a bird's eye view and good oversight into your e-filing profile as well as your tax compliance. In terms of this process, we do go back years into your compliance status with SARS just to affirm that everything is correct. And we also, at this stage, confirm whether indeed you are registered accurately as a non-tax resident with SARS. Where we do see that you are reflecting as a non-tax resident on your e-filing profile, we then assist in obtaining that final document, that notice of non-residency status letter from SARS, actually confirming that you are formally a non-tax resident. This document is important, like I said, for where you are looking to encash your policies or obtain your inheritance and various other factors from the South African perspective. Where your status reflects and we pick up that you are still registered as a South African tax resident, we then embark on the formal process from A to Z on our side, including corresponding with SARS, to ensure that we do align your tax residency status to that of a non-tax resident. This is important, and the good news is that those who have been abroad for an extended period of time, we can backdate your application to your initial date of departure. In terms of this process, we do embark on the calculation of what's called a capital gains tax or exit tax. We facilitate that from our side for you, as well as in aligning that with your backdated cessation date, we call it, or date of effectively ceasing tax residency. Once we have completed this process on your behalf with SARS, you will then also obtain your notice of non-tax status confirmation letter from SARS. Why is this important? This is important because South Africa, as much as we do leave, a lot of our clients we have seen do come back to South Africa. A lot of people abroad are contemplating coming back to South Africa. Even for individuals in those scenarios, it's important to ensure that for the time you have been abroad, that your tax status accurately reflects you as a non-tax resident, so that when you do return to South Africa, your tax affairs are all in order. Aside from that, what we have also seen in the market and with SARS is that there is an extended sharing of information between third parties. It's called third-party data that SARS now is able to collect from financial institutions, and even to the extent where cross borders between tax authorities, there are mechanisms for them to obtain certain information about taxpayers. So instead of waiting to be caught by SARS or found by SARS, we like to act proactively in terms of aligning your status and tax compliance with your current facts and scenario of you having emigrated and formalizing your non-residency status on your e-filing profile. While we're best suited to assist you in this regard, you may be asking at this stage, we are an independent tax firm that operates with over 160 approximately professionals within our firm. We have a specific team tailored to give personalized assistance in your financial immigration journey that deals exclusively with the process of financial immigration. We also have a defined and prioritized team of tax return services individuals that are more than well equipped to address any non-tax compliance and any other incidental tax compliance measures that you do need to embark on. In short and in summary, the message here today is that you need to do your homework and nothing should prevent you from embarking on the financial immigration process if something has up until this point. It doesn't need to be a complex process where you choose the right professional to embark on the journey with you. Thank you.